Hi, I'm Jenny McDaniel, and I am going to be your instructor for your newborn crash course resuscitation and stabilization class. And this isn't going to be your conventional online class, so this isn't going to be your conventional opening video. I am currently in the education room here in the NICU at USA Children's and Women's Hospital, and I have been a respiratory therapy supervisor here for the last several years, and I'm also on the transport coordinator, and I've been here for 14 years. So I love the NICU. The NICU is my home, so I thought this was a better way to outreach to different nurses, residents, respiratory therapists that don't have a lot of newborn experience, to give them a broader opportunity to learn and know what the expectations are of being a great team member in the resuscitative process. This class is very important because it can be used at any facility, not just here at Children's and Women's, because we all know babies are born everywhere, not just in a hospital, of course, also. So it's always good to know just what your typical strategies of resuscitation are going to be. There's going to be a lot to learn in 2 weeks. So be very prepared. It's going to be a very quick, fast class. Understand that I'm here for any questions. I'm here in the NICU a lot, so I can also be here as a resource person for you as well. There's a lot of objectives that we're going to try to cover in just a few short weeks. We are going to learn about the different equipment and where all the equipment's located here in the NICU and downstairs in the labor and delivery department. I would like for you to understand and look over the Academy of Pediatrics neonatal resuscitation program book. It is a very good book that it is also a class that you can take here at Children's and Women's, and it is also a good resource for the guidelines that the Academy of Pediatrics sets for guidelines for resuscitation. We are going to go through a simulation of a newborn simulation that's going to give you everything from the very beginning, as soon as the baby's placed on the bed, to what even might encompass an ongoing resuscitation, especially when the child comes back and it ends up being returning to the NICU. There are different levels of resuscitation that we'll talk about and discuss. That way everybody knows what the ongoing procedures are that possibly may occur, that you don't think, baby's newborn, let's go to the newborn nursery. Well, that's not what all it encompasses. So this class will kind of give you a broader idea about that. It'll let you know the appropriate size equipment for the appropriate size gestational age of your infant. All the way down, we're going to talk all the way down from about a 22-weeker all the way to term and possibly even post-term, because yes, moms do go over 40 weeks. We're going to be able to set up a delivery room and make sure the whole process is available and ready for you. We're going to discuss the APGAR scoring system. The APGAR scoring has been around a very long time, and it is a great way to assess the newborn at different minutes during the resuscitation. That way the person who's heading the resuscitation, not just the team, but can kind of give guidelines as what needs to be the next part or the next step. At the end of the delivery, after everyone participates in, there's going to be a short debriefing session where we are going to get together and talk as a team to kind of discuss what happened, what could have worked better, what you thought may have not been the easiest thing that you learned, and what could just make this class easier for the next people as well. In the simulation, it's practice, 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 because the more you practice, the better off you're going to be. It's going to give you that better comfort level. There's going to be different assignments each week. Of course, there's going to be forums, which is going to be kind of like your classroom discussion. So I'd like everybody to remember to please participate in these, because everybody has great options of giving their opinion, because we all know we're from the different medical backgrounds. So it's just going to make it that much easier. There's going to be very brief quizzes. I know, oh my gosh, online quizzes. No, they're not going to be horrible, I promise. There'll be weekly questions, just kind of a review of what we've gone over. And then, of course, with these assignments come deadlines. That's going to be the most important part about these 2 weeks, is staying on task. When you stay on task, I can stay on task, and it'll just make the class run a lot smoother and a lot more motivating for all of us. It's very important to participate in the delivery. I know everybody's like, oh no, I don't know if I can do that, but you can, because just remember what the positive outcome is going to be for the parents to see what the great resuscitative process that you've done and that you've participated in. This NICU has been here for quite some time, even when it was back at the medical center before it moved over here to the NICU. And a lot of the staff that is here has been here for 15 plus years. So please take advantage of the staff here in the NICU to give you answers to those questions that you may have. But just remember, what you may learn may also give them a better insight to the delivery and resuscitative process as well. So here from the simulation education room here in the NICU, this is going to be the little baby that we're going to be working on through during our simulation. Yes, like I said, this isn't going to be your typical opening video from your typical, desk. This is my desk. I work in the NICU. I love it, and I hope you have an enjoyable experience. And please remember, it is a very fast-paced class, but I'm always here to help you. Please ask any questions. So off to the races we go. Enjoy your 2-week course in newborn resuscitation and stabilization.